Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. The title screen is forever ruined for me by the person on the subreddit that pointed out there was totally a face in Isaac's pecs and abs. So I just figured I'd end up ruining the title screen for all of you. Alright, let's hit random from the start. I literally have played Cain a lot. I'm gonna not play Cain. I also just played Maggie. Okay, I haven't played Judas recently. So there we go. It's just that, like, those are the last two characters I've played. I want to, like, mix it up at least a little bit right now. I was expecting an Eve or a Samson or something, and I mean, I would have rolled with that. But Judas was the first character that came up that I hadn't, like, literally just played, so I'm just gonna go with that. Okay. Oh, gross. Guppy's hairball's a terrible item, and I mean, I'm sure that it's a terrible thing in real life too, but I don't want it. It's special, and it's not a good special item. As a first special, it is, like, beyond a bad decision. Don't walk into the curse room. That's how you die. I'm just gonna finish clearing the floor. There's no reason not to, really. I'd love to find something wonderful like a bomb and then a tinted rock, but there's obviously not much opportunity for that. I did at least get 2 keys, though, which is definitely something. There we go. Just had to corner this jerk. And nothing. Well, alright then. Secret room is next to the item room, more likely than the boss, just because it's more likely next to the item room than the boss, I believe. Not very likely to have your item or your secret room next to the boss, even though it is totally possible. Besides to the left of the boss. Well, not much I could do about that. Now I just need to not die to Larry Jr. I mean, this isn't a particularly good run or anything. It's just that that's not a cool thing to do. I wouldn't like to do it. I really wanted box just so I could get a bomb for that tinted rock, but let's go in here and maybe find Spirit of the Night or not. But soul hearts are good, and that's probably about what we would have gotten from the tinted rock anyway. No way for me to get this bomb, sadly. I mean, I could go to the shop, and there's like a chance that there's a 3-cent bomb, but I'm not going for that because that's really a waste of my keys, and I have no clue if I'm going to be lucky enough to get more of them. And yes, it wouldn't be a waste of my keys if I went to open that golden chest, I would say, comparatively. I was gonna say where'd my other half soul heart go, and then I realized exactly where it went, so I'm not gonna ask that question, because I know exactly what happened. Wow, that was just not good. That's what I get for playing after waking up. Oh well, like just after waking up. I would like... I mean, there's no reason for me to go right to the boss now, because I already took damage on the floor, so it's not like I'm keeping my devil room chance or anything. I'm just doing stuff. I'm just looking for the item room, seeing if maybe I can get something useful this time. Okay, that's you. We're getting good key counts. And I just need... I'm going to open that golden chest now, just for sure. But I need this to go a little better, which is mostly me playing a little better. Okay, that's 15 cents, so I'll go to the shop. Speed up. Alright. Now I kind of want to take a half-heart of damage. Let's do it. Wait, I had... Okay. Okay. That's fine. Growth hormones is a phenomenal item, though. Let's see what's in here, if I even care. I don't. So that lets me save my effort. Blow that up. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I may as well buy all 3 of these, because I have this money, and the ladder this early probably is an okay purchase. Okay, Flat Penny made everything worth it as well. And Pageant Boy, more worth it, but I just traded away, or I just picked up more health, so I don't care that much about it being there. Okay, I need to pick up growth hormones at the end because it'll be my first special item. And then I will be good. See if we get like a pentagram or a super bandage in the boss room, and hope for a devil room that we have a 36% chance to get. No, sorry. 51% chance. 61% chance? 61, yeah. So, I mean, it's more likely than not, technically, as long as I don't lose this soul heart. And then some. Okay, so an eternal heart's really nice. That's another health up for us as we get it to the next floor. And money equals power is happening. That item has shown up a lot recently, and I don't know why, but I'm completely okay with it. So that means that for every cent we have, we gain 0.04 damage, which doesn't cap until our money does, so it gets up to 3.96. It goes through the damage formula, so it's more than that in reality. It's just that that's the increase that's uniform across characters, and then multipliers and things apply, and all that stuff. So it's that much more. Growth hormones is a pretty real speed up. It's like 0.3, I think, maybe more. But it's also 1 damage up, so I do really... I go for it. Sadly, no bombs, so we're just going to get out of here. Go to the next floor, see what happens. By the way, the thing that happened with my... when I lost that health on purpose, I didn't look at my health. I was on my mental health meter, I guess you could call it. And I thought I was at 1 full heart, or 1.5 hearts, and I hadn't checked, so I just assumed I was right. That's something that happens because, I don't know, I've played so much of this game, usually I have at least some clue of what's going on in it. Especially regarding how alive or dead I might be at that very moment. Tears down is really, really bad. So I'm a little sad about that. I do have a ladder, so I can get all of these for free, and because I have the flat penny, each time I pick up a coin, there's a 50% chance that I also get a key. You thought you could trick me moving right at the very end of the time you have. It was a good effort. Good effort indeed. But yeah, this is going to keep my key supply relatively good, and that is important, to say the least. So I really need a Tears Up. Wow, that speed really kept me from taking damage in a way that I could have easily avoided by not even trying what I just tried. Happened to get away with because I was fast. There we go. Every time that happens, I get happy. Every time it doesn't, I guess I get moderately sad. But I need Tears Up right now. That's the most important thing for me at the moment. That is most likely a shop, and it's not likely to be a library. Judas doesn't have an increased chance of a library, even though he starts with the Book of Belial, because for libraries you have to pick up your item 1 frame into the game, or 1 second into the game maybe. It's 1 second into the game, yeah. And no, you can't just put it down and pick it back up, because that's not the first time you picked it up. Okay, you guys gonna need to cooperate a little more. There we go. Boss, just give me the wire coat hanger, and I will be happy. Okay, it's good to have a bomb. I did buy the battery, I think. Yeah, I definitely did, because I had 18 cents beforehand. And that just makes it so that every 10 or 15 seconds within a fighting room, I will gain, like while I'm still in combat, I will gain 1 tick of charge for my spacebar item, which maxes out at 3 charges at a time. If I happen to use my spacebar item in the middle there, I can get 3 more. Coin purse. Well, this pill had better be good. Oh my god, I just got a full set of orbitals from that. That's awesome. And then you, health down. Okay, well, I got mixed feelings about that one, to say the very least. Okay, that's a health up and a damage up and a speed down. That's actually 3 things that I really needed right there. So I'm okay with how that trade went. And now I know that health down pill is there, so I can use it as a health up later if I happen to do anything crazy. So now all I need to do is start building up money for damage, and I think I've cleared the floor. Curse of Darkness just makes it a little tough for me to figure that out sometimes because, you know, gotta... Yeah, let's do it. Not worth. Not worth. Okay, so that's not the secret room, which means that this is... I want money, so I'm willing to do that. Well, 3 cents and 1 key. I need the dime luck again. Dime luck? I don't know what that is, but do I want to? Probably not. Yeah, I need dime luck more. So the more money, the merrier. So getting 3 orbitals there does help block enemy tiers quite seriously. Really nice find. That was really a very wild coin purse. I've never seen that before. I've seen 4 health ups, but I haven't seen 3 pretty flies. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Okay, do need bombs. I'm using my ladder as effectively as I possibly can. I guess I do have the battery, and these guys are annoying, so I may as well do this the fast way. Although sadly I didn't get any other charges because I killed them so quickly after doing that. Finding Boom for 10 bombs is actually really good because now I can go to secret rooms for a while more comfortably, and now I just don't have a severe shortage of bombs. So it's a good find. It's a good find. The game's cooperating mostly today, so I like that. Battery's not a purchase that I'm super happy about, but it will let me use my Book of Belial a little more often, and I'm gonna say it's probably worth it as long as I actually use it more, which I can do. I can make myself do such a thing. Okay. This room should not be hard. I'm really fast still, even after the large odd mushroom for its speed down. Oh, it's also a range up. I always forget about that. But yeah, it's something that I can definitely manage. Now that's what I want to see. And we get like 5 keys. See, this is how the world is supposed to work. Oh boy. Okay, this is definitely worth it. This room should be completely doable without taking any damage. And there's no reason it won't be. Okay. Okay, let's open up the room a little more. And get a soul heart. I need to pick that up as soon as possible so that I have a soul heart to lose rather than a red heart so I can keep a devil room chance up. That dime, huge, 0.4 damage alone. So, and as Judas, we do have the 1.35 damage multiplier. That's why I'm saying, like, it's 0.4 base. And then that goes through the square root thing that increases it most of the time. And it goes, like, it has the character damage multiplier to go as well, which will also, most of the time, increase it. There's only one character that has less than a 1.0 multiplier, so... Yeah, I just confidently allowed my flies to handle those flies for me. Maybe not the best idea, but it's the cool idea. Alright. Lucky Toe. I'd rather keep my key collection going. This is a really, really easy boss for this room. Like, having an empty room in the hollow is awesome. Not that it's hard in the room with a bunch of rocks, it's just that this is a joke. It's a good joke, too. So, Krampus. Okay, that's good, because I picked up a range up just now. And I picked up the range up in the Fat on Mushroom, and because I don't really have the health to trade for deals with the devil. So this is the kind of thing I'd like to see. Lump of Coal is another damage up. This one's not affected by our character multiplier or by the formula or anything. It's just tacked on at the very end. And it adds 0.14 damage every frame that our tier spends in the air. So it's really good, and our tier spends a minimum of 1 frame in the air, so it is always a 0.14 damage up at the very least. And since I have this range, I'm definitely going to try and stick a little further away from enemies so that I can do more and more damage more nicely. So it's just going to be a really good pickup. Okay, there we go, and that's our lump of coal. Let's get it on to the rest of the floor. I may as well check the shop. I have a lot of keys, and I'd like to fight Greed because he can drop more money for me. This is a situation where I might consider taking the Steam sale, simply because then I can afford shops without losing as much damage. So we'll see about that. I also really just kind of need anything I can get right now because I'm very nearly dead just by being Judas. This is my typical Judas experience. I'm a glass cannon, and that's just what it is. And yes, my tears do look smaller at the when they're near me, but they do more damage, I promise. The very minimum you get is 0.14, and it's never a damage down. B-Licker, you troll. Okay, easy peasy. The moon teleports us to the secret room, so that's something good that I'll keep for the mom fight, because I'll pretty definitely be able to find it. Okay, okay, strats. Alright. Well, I wanted to fight Greed, so I'm gonna spend 5 cents on a soul heart, and that's gonna be that. That's all I'm spending there. I'm not gonna buy a Steam sale. That just seems silly at this point in the game. Steam sale isn't really worth buying after the first, maybe second floor, which is a time when you probably don't have the money anyway, and you'd like to save your money for later shops, especially if you have the D6, because you can reroll for something good. So it's kind of a weird situation where buying the Steam sale is, in my opinion, silly almost all of the time. And it's also silly to pick up almost all of the time. So it's a very, very situational item, which I would have taken from Greed, but I'm definitely not willing to spend that much damage for. So let's get on to the next floor. Alright. Don't worry about it. This is why we have orbitals. That, however, is not why we have orbitals. That is just... I could get both of those, especially with the ladder. And now let's do it again. I figured it was worth it. It's 0.04 damage and a key. Let's be real. Oh, come on. I should have been out of your range. Do I have this kind of range? Not quite. Not quite. But I do have that range. Alright, bombs are really, like, the most nice thing I can get because I have a supply of keys and money, so I guess, well, keys... Money is my supply of keys, so I just need a supply of money, and bombs are nice, too. Okay, and I mean, definitely gonna use all this stuff because it pays for itself so excellently. That's Mom's eye. It allows me to shoot from both sides of my face, well, both sides of my head. It's a chance. Not actually a tears up as far as I know, it's just the ability to shoot from both sides of your head, like I said. So it's not very good, but I'll take it anyway. If we happen to get Loki's horns, that would be really fun, because then we'd be almost guaranteed, since we don't have... Like, I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes you're guaranteed, sometimes you're not quite guaranteed. I'm pretty sure right now we would be almost guaranteed, but not completely. To shoot from all 4 sides of our head every time. All 4 cardinal directions, I suppose you could call it. This is a good secret room location. Yes, I know I have the moon. I'm saving it to get out of the mom fight to see if we can keep a devil room there. And this is a bunch more money and damage. This time only 3 keys, but how much am I complaining when I have 20 already before that? And a golden key for the floor. I would love to see as many chests as possible. That would help me out. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna get a cube of meat, so that's a pretty disappointing pickup, because we already have 3 orbitals, but this one will damage any enemy rather than just flies, so there is that. It does not have a different hitbox from the pretty flies. As far as I know, all of the orbitals have the same hitbox, so it's not going to block better or anything like that. It's just going to be different looking and more damaging, because the pretty flies are insta-kills on flies, but cube of meat is 7 damage. I think it also insta-kills flies, but that's not the point. It damages everything. Definitely taking the PACT. Risks for me. Risks for days. So that's a tears up and another damage up. It's tears by 0.7 and damage by 0.5. And again, that's base what the damage is. Definitely going to the shop, which is greed unless there's a mini-boss elsewhere. But I want the money. I'm in it for the money. Give. Give, give. Doing a lot of damage, that's for sure. Oops, that was almost pretty dumb. Yeah, I'm completely open to the idea of more bombs. You ruined my life. Oh, that was me ruining my life, though. Almost did it again. I'm like the fastest man. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, definitely gonna do this for 1 bomb and 0 keys. Which I could have done for 0 bombs and 0 keys because I forgot I had the ladder. So that would have been smart. But it's fine, I have 15 bombs. It's not the end of the world if I waste 1. Pretty Fly is now worthless, so I expect to see it non-stop. Okay, that's greed. Surprise. Not too scared about taking damage from tears, so this is going to be a big source of keys and some damage. I like it. Like, really, I wanted to fight greed there, and the fact that I had a golden key just made it that much sweeter, even though getting the money means that I'd probably get my keys back anyway. Yeah, I mean, really? Oh, yeah. Okay. We're definitely taking that. It's going to significantly increase our rate of fire. Hopefully we can get a purse in the next shop. The next shop can't be greed, so I'm not worried about that. If we could get that, then we could keep that trinket for the rest of the game, and it would be really nice because our fire rate is garbage, and it's been something that I've wanted to improve for the entire game and not been able to at all. I already have more than enough keys, so I'm not feeling too bad about that. And I'm not even going to go back for the flat penny if money drops or anything, because it's not important at this point. We don't have Guppy's Tail, we don't have a bunch of luck downs, we don't have anything that makes it so that I need to worry about that. So I'm not going to. Okay, top secret room. Not an Eternal Heart, which is what I really needed to see there. But that's alright. Just one more room, I'd expect. And that's probably a sacrifice room, if I had to guess. Yeah. So now we can go to the next floor. I'm feeling pretty good, but I'm very nearly dead. This is my general life with Judas. And, well, I guess I wouldn't have it any other way. I guess. So let's go. See what happens. Curse of Darkness happens. That's pretty annoying. I hate when that happens. Okay, but having a good fire rate is pleasing, and I would definitely spend my damage on the purse, because this fire rate is so much better than my normal base fire rate. It's just, losing this will suck. And I'm sure we're going to end up losing it, but we'll do our best not to. Okay, nothing. I shouldn't have picked up that coin until I was done with the room, because then I would potentially have to go through that again, because it would drop something there instead of outside of the spikes. Not that it's hard to walk diagonally through spikes, it's just that I could avoid it. Okay, so we definitely go fight the boss right away because we have the moon so that we can get out of here. And then I don't really want to come back until later because I might have more health later. And nothing's gonna change if I don't re-enter the room, so it's all good. Okay, Soul Heart and the box, one of each type of pickup. It's a pretty fly, go figure, what a surprise. Emperor, okay, so I don't want to use that, and that means I actually get to keep it, which is fantastic. Onk, don't want. It's a respawn item, I'm not a fan of those. Okay, so this is the thing. It's not the way either. I don't think I've been to the item room, so I need to do that. And I need to go here for, I mean, yeah, I'll buy the compass for 7 cents, but it's not what I was looking for, to say the least. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's the profit I'm looking for as well. And that paid for the compass. So we've got that going for us. I hate when things just slip shots between my orbitals. That's really no fun. Skeleton key. That's not worth it at all. Like, kind of, but no, it's really not. I already basically have a skeleton key for the rest of the game. Fighting 3 rounds. I could get a coin, though. Probably worth it. It's not like it's a difficult room. My damage really is, like, it's kind of great. But there was no purse, so I'm pretty screwed there. And, well, I mean, yeah, I can't not take it. It's not special or anything. I just need to trade away my 1 heart now for something hopefully amazing. Or lose a half heart, which probably isn't that difficult. Half red heart, that is. So that can be constantly active. 4A damage and speed up. The speed up is actually kind of terrifying, but the damage up is worth it. It's 1.5 after the room it activates, and this is exactly what I was expecting. There's probably an arcade on the floor since I definitely had like 70 cents entering it. So I can just go in here and then use this and then activate that and then get some extra money because I have a few extra invincibility frames when it activates. Whore of Babylon, that is. So now I'm good to go. Now I may as well, I'll get the skeleton key because I can. And, well, we're in good shape, and we're going to have Polaroid invincibility on every hit now. So I'll definitely take the Polaroid into that Devil Room if it's there, because if there's a Soul Heart deal again, I can steal it. I could also use the Emperor to steal it, but I don't really want to do that. You can use teleports to steal deals with the Devil that cost Soul Hearts as well, which I forgot a lot of times and haven't mentioned in a very long time, so probably good to bring it up about now. So I thought I'd do that. Wow, that was close. But, oh, it is there. What a surprise. Pretty Fly's worthless. I'll take the Emperor. And we have not what I want at all. So none of this is useful. I kind of know. I hope I get another deal with the Devil on the next floor because it would be really useful. Sadly, no purse, so I have to ditch that thing. Ah. Well, I hope my fire rate isn't too bad. So I did take Skeleton Key, that gives me 99 keys. Not that I was worried, I only did it for the chance of gaining some damage. But I mean, it's not like I lost anything. Okay, that's 1 monster dead. Our damage is still very good. In fact, it's very good and then better because we actually have Whore of Babylon active. Every time we get hit, we'll have 5 seconds of invincibility from the Polaroid. But I still find myself worried because of how little health I have. There are obviously no Angel Rooms this run because I took a deal with the Devil immediately. So this was like actually the exact path that it looked like it would be. Man, my orbitals don't block the things I need them to, sometimes. Tempting. And I mean, so is the Magician. But I'm not worried. Skolex. Sure, very easy. Takes 5 times damage when it's doing the jumps, which is kind of crazy. And normal damage when it's not. So dead, shot speed up don't want, but I kind of want Brimstone, but I didn't get a health up. And I mean, Lucky Foot I could take, and no, you can't steal Red Heart deals with the Devil no matter what. But how useful is it? There's a health up pill that is a health up at the moment anyway. I don't think it's worth the trade just because I could not instead. I do want to go to that boss challenge room in all honesty. Check if I could get... Did I even use the Book of Belial against Skolex? That's kind of funny. My damage is really good. See if there's like the pentagram in there. Alright, so the way we do this is like that. because of the way spike hitboxes work, that key was obviously worthless, as I already had 99, which is the max. Okay, you die, Gutses, and then the membrane splits into some smaller brains. Hey, brain, come over here. Then let's check out the boss challenge room. That is not a pentagram. And as much as I'd like to, I can't justify it, even though there is an arcade over there. I don't think it's justifiable. Hope this is the right way. Okay, you deads. Cool, every cent helps. Okay. We do like two-shot these things, which is great. This is a decent setup for Isaac, and Blue Baby, of course. Just because we shoot very infrequently but do very high damage with those shots, I don't agree with getting hit there, honestly. Oh, that was so close. I would have had to have made my way towards the arcade for that. Oh man, getting stuck in the right wall. Right wall is broken. You can get stuck in there if you have pretty much more than Isaac's base speed. And bombs also bounce off of it, whereas they don't bounce off of the other walls if you're using Dr. Fetus, that is. So basically the right wall is just a hotbed of all of the things wrong with society. Oh, I shouldn't have used that one. That's Monstro. I didn't do enough damage to get out of that phase. That one was my fault. But it's fine. I'm doing lots of damage. We're gonna be okay. We'll see about making it to Isaac, and then subsequently Blue Baby. Oh man, that was bad walking. That one was purely due to having higher speed. Of course, I could and should have been able to adapt to that a little better, but let's go for it. Orbitals need to carry me pretty hard. I will get a Book of Belial charge later. By the way, it doesn't stack with itself. Nor with the Devil card, nor does the Devil card stack with itself. So in a little bit, I'll have a Book of Belial charge here. And there it is. So that's 2 more damage for me. And we might be able to manage this. It's not about doing damage, it's about avoiding damage. And my orbitals are really doing that well for me. And like I said, it's, I don't actually remember what I said. It's a good setup for Isaac because we're doing high damage with few shots. Okay. Let's place a bomb here. Murder Isaac. Isaac's dead. Yeah. This run's pretty promising right now, I must say. All right, well, we're gonna have to take both of these because I'm not gonna last. I'm gonna take the chance. Might be closer to the boss. Might be. Should be, hopefully. I was hoping it would just teleport me into the boss and I'd have a chance to win right then and there. We'll see how this goes. I'm ditching the Book of Belial, of course, because I am doing 4 times as much damage if I can hit with all 4 tiers. It's not a damage down, as many people have somewhat started to believe. To get just quad shot, it is not a damage down. It's going to keep your damage exactly the same, but you do it with 4 shots, so it's way more. Alright. I don't really see the point in using this item right now because it's dumb, but it's there. Okay, I do have as much health as I can. Dang it. Well, I did only take 1 hit against Isaac. Hopefully that's a continuing trend. More damage. Alright. The run. We're shooting more. So Blue Baby's gonna shoot at us a bit more. I expect to be completely screwed. So we're gonna still do our best here. If we can get into phase 3, we have a chance. The run could be real. Oh, that was a clench right there, but we did it. Oh man, that is a run that, I mean, I guess I deserved to win it, but it was questionable. It was very questionable. That was pretty glassy, moderately cannony. I hope you enjoyed it. That was stressful. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.